Hello, Aries. It's Lulu, and welcome to the House of Oshun. All right, this will be your spiritual conversation for you and your company. Okay. Now then, any information that you need is going to be in the description box. Okay. Thank you for your like, share, subscribes, and comments. I really appreciate it. Please keep in mind that we do go live on Instagram every day. We do a little Java. That's the little series that we're doing for now. So you may want to go over there and catch up with us over there. As well as I do indie reads on Patreon as well. So if you are one of those people that's been waiting for me to do a certain sign, I do all 12 signs over there. Okay, I do energy reads as well. All right, so let's get into it. I also here on YouTube, there's a members area for the seller as well as the cellar and the porch. The driveway is there for general support, which is like $1. So maybe like 50 cents of that comes to me, 40 cents. I don't remember the percentage, but overall, that's for general support. And the porch is the driveway, the porch, and the cellar that's here on YouTube. And in the porch, on the porch, I put archive reads over there, right? So you may get an archive read or an energy update. It depends on what I drop over there. So let's get into it. What do you have for my beautiful Aries, please? What is the energy from the recent past that they are clearing out of? Bringing something to a completion, a halt, finale. It's done, right? You finally got what it is, that the information that you needed to do something here that has to do, this has to do with the throat chakra. That's how I'm seeing it today. You finally see what it is that you need to do and how you need to do it to remove any type of boundaries or barriers that have been placed, right? Whether it's from your lineage, but overall, this may be just some inner child work that needed to happen in order for you to put some kind of piece together, to come bring something to a halt, bring it to some type of finale, right? This could have to do with your children. This is also a child. It's 2 kids. But overall, what I'm getting here is that there was a lot of darkness that may have been surrounding you. There may have been a lot of things that were hunting you from your past, from your childhood here. There may have been a house fire that haunted you. There may have been something with your parents that haunted you. Maybe there is some trip that you took that haunted you. And not necessarily haunted you in a bad way, but it haunted you and brought some type of standstill into your life, right? Many of you look up in the sky and get a lot of information. You also see a lot of things that you can't explain when you look up. But in the recent past, with that completion card, I feel as though there was something, like some of you may have been adopted and you found your birth parents, or you finally got to talk to someone that knew them, or because you had questions that needed answers. What do you have for Aries in the present moment? Friendliness, cooperation. I also feel as though you're intertwined in the solar, sacral. And this pink energy is a lot of love energy, self-love, or just unconditional love overall. You may be in agreement with yourself that it's time for you to do things differently when it comes to your family, friends, co-workers, or what have you, with that 2 of Cups. But overall, you may have come into a space where you finally balanced out your masculine and feminine energy here. You brought the trees together to make them one tree, because you're one tree. So maybe in the past you felt split, or you may have been going through something that made you feel as though you were out of your mind, out of your element, right? But there's a lot of protective energy over these 2 trees, I feel. What is the energy moving forward for Aries, potentially? Seeing beyond delusions. I feel as though there's going to be some conversations that you will have with certain people, energies, entities, whatever it is, but there are certain conversations that you will begin to have that is going to have you look at things from a totally different perspective. I feel as though when you do move into this space, people may not recognize you, recognize the way that you do things, recognize the way that you say things. There's going to be some type of, they don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to just talk to you. Because now that you can see beyond illusions, there may have been a lot of lies in your life from when you were younger, or just whatever time frame this goes with. It could be your teenage years as well. But there have been a lot of lies. Some of you, your nose is prominent. There's something about your nose that has this to add all up. It all makes sense. It may be a birthmark on the nose. It may be the way that the hair grows on the nose and the ears. It's something like that. Well, the hair grows here, but if you got hair here, I mean, that's really something else going on. I don't know. I also feel like with this seeing beyond illusion, you're being elevated in a way that will allow for you to, you won't be saying as much You don't have a lot to say anymore. Not at this, in this space, in this cycle. There's something with, there's a butterfly over this person's face. But there's something with your transformation, your way of doing things. You're releasing yourself from, I don't know, I feel like propaganda or something like that. You're releasing yourself from something. There is some information that you have come across that a lot of people will not be ready for. So that's probably why you're not doing a lot of talking. Because overall, when you realize certain things and you finally put all of these pieces together, like it may be a paper, some type of research paper, it may be, it's something. It's huge, whatever it is. Okay, but whatever it is that you are putting together, if you can't say it simply, then you don't want to discuss it anyway, or maybe you're being guided not to discuss it right now because there may even be other information that is coming in that you have to put together as well, right? You put together one part and now it's time for you to put together something else. This is also about cooperation, cooperating with the divine self. This is divine angelic, the angelic union of you with the one, if that makes sense. Okay, I know I probably said that kind of ass backwards, but there is something here with that. I also feel as though it's late. I also feel that you're going to begin to see a lot of glitches in the matrix. See a lot of glitches when you even when you talk to people. Like, people are going to begin to malfunction. I also feel like your energy is going to be so high. It's a calm high. It's a calm energy that's high. It's a heightened, expansive energy, but it's a calm, loving energy, but it's a powerful energy, and it may throw people off that are not used to being in that type of element or being near this type of energy, right? It's the equivalent of sticking your finger in a socket. I was about to say a plug. Now then, what do you have for Aries, please, with this completion card? Traveling. Seeing something differently by maybe you're astral traveling. But overall, with this 8 of Wands, this is knowing that now whatever it is that you move forward with is going to be a success, because now you have a new vision, you have a new moral code, you're increasing power. Your power is increasing. Some of you have the ability to part the Red Sea. I don't know, but you can clear out smoke. You can clear out negative energies. This, it could be with Reiki, but there's a number of ways to look at that, so I'll just leave it at that. Just, you have the ability to clear out a lot of darkness, or you may be that type of healer that helps people to clear out darkness, but it has to do with your hands. You're a healer in that space. Overall, like, that's your strongest suit, your strongest niche, your strongest point. That's part of your design. What is this friendliness card? Damn, 2 cards came out. With you being in this space of just existing, being naked with the universe, basically. I love that card, okay? It's just that you are seeing the naked truth. You are seeing things for what they are. You may even see these asteroids. Never seen that. Paid attention to that. But overall, this may confuse you here. But with this 5 of Wands, I feel as though there may be people or some type of interference that tries to come in to sway you to look at things differently, sway you to do things differently, sway you off of your lotus petal. The fuck? Like, who bothers a person that's on their lotus petal? I also feel that a lot of the distorted energy that you may have attracted in the past, you won't be attracting that anymore. You are very clear. You made some type of agreement with your higher self that this is the way to go. So some of you may even be in that space where you're more in tune with your higher self. You're more in tune with your star player more than usual, right? This is a whole other level of that. I think we had Soul Star activation on Instagram here today. And it had a lot to do with opening up that soul, that star, getting connected to that star chakra, which is above the crown, right? That card tried to run. Oh, the card tried to run and it told you to slow down. Okay. So with that seeing beyond illusion, you're going to have to really slow down and think. And this is what I'm getting with that. I feel as though time will slow down, or the way that you view time is slowing down. The way that you view life in general, like, this is being more practical, far more practical, but in a spiritual way. This is allowing things to clear as you go. So that means that you are in a meditative state, kind of, where it could sometimes feel as though you're floating. So make sure that you ground yourself, because you may be too much in the astral at this space. But overall, I really do feel that maybe you're enjoying everything that life has to offer all around you in every place that you go. But really with that slowing down card, it's something to the effect. It's something to the effect of, if you slow down, you're going to begin to see things change right before you get to them, or realize that when you slow down and think things through, things will change, outcomes change, conversations change. Oh my goodness, that's deep, because I'm seeing where this is like, what do they call that? Controlling your own virtual reality. So some of you are even so connected to the artificial intelligence realm. There's polarities in everything. I'm just going to keep it at that. But that artificial intelligence realm and the way that people are connecting to it now, they are in agreement with connecting to it, but in a way that they are still in control of their design, because they are by design created to connect with this realm and do certain things. I'm going to leave it at that. That's what it has a lot to do, because I'm seeing where somebody is literally, it's like, if you slow down, and there may be things that need to happen at your home before you get to your home at a certain time. If you slow down, the stuff at your home will happen before the time that you figured that it would happen. What kind of powers are those? Move forward. I'm just reading cards. Thank you. What information do you have for these Aries, honey? Courage and trust. Trust in the process. Trust that you are protected, and trust that you are connecting with beings that do not mean you any harm. That's how, whatever. Okay, use your discernment. But overall, let's start clarifying. Overall, what I'm getting with this is that you may feel free like this, right? You haven't felt that light and felt so submerged in love and beauty and feeling so protected. It's like being embraced by the universe, being embraced by angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest order, that you haven't felt this type of love, and now you are feeling it. And they are providing you the courage. They are showing something to you about your growth. They're showing something to you about the children that you have or will be having. They're showing you something that has to do with your legacy. Clarify this completion card. Oh, these are in reverse. This completion card has to do with the way that you view your body. This may have something to do with the way that you view opportunities that may be available to you. Something is being handed to you to bring balance into your life, balance into your finances, balance into your physical body. So just know that many of you may be so powerful that you can heal yourself, and you are realizing that on a whole other level, and how to do that, because it won't be the same for everyone. The way that I'm seeing this, you may have been in a space where you were totally feeling out of whack. You may not have shaved in a long time, cut your hair. You may have, maybe this is a man. Maybe you haven't been in a space where you just felt quite like yourself. You didn't feel complete. You felt like something was missing, and you found what was missing. And now you're more balanced. You're more friendly. You're more in your element. You're seeing beyond what it is that you thought that would make you whole, separate, and unique. And now you are seeing that isn't what it was. It was this offer. It was this thing that came through, that was provided to you to help you to sail on to calmer waters. What is this beyond illusion for Aries, please? The Six of Swords. With that Six of Swords, what I'm seeing here is that there may have been a number of heartbreaks in your life. There may have been a number of things that you just gave up on that you probably shouldn't have, but now you are seeing it clearly. There's some type of insight that's coming in about this. I also feel as though some of you have an older woman who is protecting you in the spiritual realm. There's also some energy here of sharks. So you're being protected from sharks, or you're seeing sharks in a different light. And even if it's like humans or actual sharks, because I don't know what Aries we have going on, but even if you are being protected from sharks, overall, they're showing you how not to allow yourself to bleed. That's that shipwreck energy. They're showing you how to not allow yourself to bleed, because bleeding attracts sharks. And you're seeing beyond the illusion now, because more than likely your bleeding may have been the things that you own. Your bleeding may have been your intellect. Your bleeding out into a sea of sharks may have been a certain thing that had to do with your journey, and now you are realizing that you can't bleed out like that no more. You can't allow yourself to be injured when there's nothing but danger around you. You see, but they're also protecting you from these sharks. But overall, if you decide, because you are free will, to bleed out and forget that you're not supposed to, then I mean, that's that on that. I mean, they'll show you how to protect yourself, but overall you have to keep moving forward and keep yourself away from sharks or being wounded around sharks. What is this traveling card? Somebody coming to see you. Somebody's coming to see you that has strong feelings for you, the Empress. Somebody's coming to see you that has strong feelings for you, or may be communicating with you here. I also feel as though with this Strength and the Empress here, there may have been some type of astral traveling to one another as well. A strong connection between you and this person. Judgment Day is here. It's time to make a choice. I feel as though there's some type of balance that is coming when you deal with this person, because your balance overall, you had to put things back together, and it took you a little longer. But if you had been with this person, it wouldn't have taken you that long to get to the Six of Pentacles. It wouldn't have taken you that long to have to go through this shadow period, right? This was a self-inflicted shadow period for some of you. You made some type of choice that was against the natural laws, so you had to just learn the hard way. What is this Existence card? The Queen of Swords. So there's some type of energy here where something is being planted. Some type of information is coming through, piercing you and having you realize that you do have feelings, right? Something is coming through. Some type of truth is revealed that has, look at them sharks. Maybe this Queen of Swords is your protection, or maybe that is how you see or view when the sharks are out, just by merely connecting. You see, maybe some of you see danger in the sky and know that here on Earth, what it is that you're going to need to do. Seven of Wands, that's that protection, the world. Many of you are being protected from being a certain type of way in the world, and it's only because you have more growth to do before you can be stable and once you're stable in this Four of Wands, right? Stable in your mind, body, and your spirit, firmly planted, right? What's happening is then you will be able to be exalted here. There's something that has to be stabilized. All right, I'm gonna go. What is this totality for my beautiful Aries? The King of Wands. I'm telling you, if you go back and forth with yourself, it's only because you are allowing people to pull you back and forth in some energy that is not for you. People see your light and they want the king. You want to be down with the king. Okay, it's late 30. Now then, so somebody wants to be down with the king, and they may be trying to get other people to talk to you, get you to come their way. There may be people trying to get you for your money. I don't know what it is, Aries, because you know Aries can never be having all the money. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going to make it past that, because you got a lot of protection around you because of what you've gone through. They want you to turn in. There's some type of conditioning here that you are breaking free from, and it's those people in that Five of Wands are trying to exhaust you, tire you out, get you to not think clearly, to make you feel as though you tripped out, what you saying, what you doing, blah 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 blah. If you ain't talking to them, what they talking about? Trying to figure it out. All right. So if you're not going to bleed on the sharks, drop the shark emoji or something that has to do with not bleeding for the sharks to try to know that they need to come your way, okay? Allow yourself to be protected at this time, so that once you get through this cycle in your life, you will be more, there will be more information provided to you on what it is to do, what's to come, what there is for you to do, and how that needs to be done before you begin to overly interact with sharks.